It takes a team to win a Super Bowl, and Andy Reid proved that. Let's take a look at the film room. Welcome back to RGR. How are you, friends and neighbors? I'm Ryan, and this is my channel, Ryan Going Rogue. Today's a great show for you because we're going to give you a little bit of a different perspective. It is all about the film and what Andy Reid was able to do to change some things up. Dan Harms is my newest contributor, first to tell you the truth, and he's going to be the first of a few. He's going to take a look at a number of plays that are going to give you examples of some key things in that game that kind of went a little unnoticed as the Chiefs won Super Bowl 54. Now, if you're new to this channel, if you're from a fan of another team, welcome. Glad you're here. And I would like you to consider doing this. Click the sub and the notification bell that tells you when I put something new up. Leave your comment below so we know what you think, and leave a thumbs up if you like this video. So what Dan's going to get into is showing you a number of different plays. A great block from Byron Pringle, what the run game can do, how Patrick Mahomes can manipulate a defense even when he doesn't have the ball, and my favorite, a really long wham block against a defensive end, which is a little unordinary, that really sprung a big play. So hope you guys dig this. Here's Dan.
Wow, Super Bowl champions. How does that make you guys feel as a fan base? You know, I'm so blown away by this team yet coming back again from a double-digit deficit and winning by double digits. And when I've looked back at this game, I've watched it 4 or 5 times now, and I've been so impressed with the way the Chiefs decided that they were going to run the football and really do something more effectively in the second half than the 49ers did, and that was run the football. So we're going to look at this specific run play. It was 14-yard gain by Damien Williams. And I want you to notice the split here from Nick Bosa and the defensive tackle. This is what, 5-6 yards? 4 or 5, it's 4 or 5, 6 yards in between these two guys. This is going to be a key split in the success of this run. And it's going to start with a jet motion from Tyreek Hill, which forces the defense to then adjust itself. The linebackers have to shift with that motion just because of the respect of Tyreek Hill's speed. And the next selling point to the right is on the snap of the ball, the offensive line is all going to move in the right direction, selling that the play is definitely going to the right. And when it comes down to that, in these zone schemes that the Chiefs run a lot of it opens up these cutback lanes for guys like Damien Williams who can hit a cutback lane and get upfield pretty quickly. So when we're looking at this run itself, like I said, notice that split. It's going to be very important for the success of this run. So here's that jet sweep motion. All right, right here. This is so great to see. Eric Fisher is not having a great day against Nick Bosa in the pass game. He's getting pretty much mauled by one of the best defensive edge players in the NFL, even as a rookie. But he takes his anger out on this defensive tackle. He's going to shove him into this defensive tackle that is currently standing up, LDT. And then the block here coming from Travis Kelce is going to be huge on Nick Bosa because here we go right there. And that's just going to do enough to throw off his balance, timing, and everything. And this is the huge part of the run. So here's that defensive tackle being thrown down by Eric Fisher. And then we have LDT turns his shoulders to the right. Schwartz is turning his shoulders to the right. And Wisniewski is doing the same thing. And that walls off the defense from the left side of the formation. And then Ryder is able to get onto the next level with Greenlaw as the linebacker. He still looks like he's trying to figure out where the ball is. He respects the speed from Tyreek Hill and went with that motion. And then Fisher, after getting off of that throw of the defensive tackle to the right, is going to get on the second level linebacker here. And this cutback lane opens up. Damien Williams hits it. He goes back to the right. I love this part too. Nick Bosa's got great athleticism, and his ability to almost get back to this play is impressive enough of itself. But Damien Williams is just able to jump cut back into the middle of the field and then get up and into the third level, which is how run plays like that have success. When you get into that third level of a defense, untouched is the most impressive part of any run play. And then just watching it over again at full speed, Damien Williams making those cuts. And when it comes down to it, Patrick Mahomes has an impact on the game more, just as much when he's not throwing the football, because those linebackers have to then adjust to maybe he's going to keep the ball. Is he going to throw it? Is it play action pass? So this run play can also demonstrate the effect that Patrick Mahomes just has on the game. All right, we're going to continue looking at some of the Chiefs' run game. This is 4th and 1. They've just gotten the ball back after the interception from Rashad Breeland, trying to go up 14-3 in this position. And Andy Reid knows that he's got to get a play call in on 4th and 1 and go for it in these situations in the Super Bowl. So what he does is he lines up in trips left. Travis Kelce's on the right side of the offensive line. Damien Williams in the backfield to the right of Patrick Mahomes. They come out and they look and survey to see where the defense is at. They have a linebacker on Damien Williams and a corner on Travis Kelce. Now from here, they're going to break this formation and they're going to send Travis Kelce out wide and move Damien Williams from right to left. This creates more problems for the defense. They're running that pitch to the right. It's creative because when Damien Williams comes from left to right to the pitch instead of the right and then running out to the flat, they send Travis Kelce out here to make his block easier, and then they don't block Nick Bosa. So they can just block their offensive lineman down all the way and create a huge running lane for Damien Williams or Patrick Mahomes. And since Bosa gets there quickly, Damien Williams gets that pitch and is able to get that first down. So when it comes down to being creative like that on 4th down, Andy Reid has all these little built-in things that we saw, like we saw with the break of the formation from here on forward. So it really does a great job exemplifying what Andy Reid does, how creative he is, and he really helped the Chiefs win this game, even with little plays like this. And now we go from creative Andy in the run game on that 4th and 1 play to creative Andy in his element in the pass game. And we know that the 49ers like to run that cover 3 shell formation with, these 3 guys really being your deep 3 coverage guys. And the Chiefs are going to try to figure out what defense they're actually in. They're going to send Travis Kelce from right side of the formation to the left and try to get the 49ers to tip their hand. And we see 29 move with Travis Kelce, which kind of gives Patrick Mahomes the idea of man coverage. Then they send Sammy Watkins from left to right, and then we see that defensive shift. These linebackers shifted from left to right while Patrick Mahomes is looking at them. So now we know that they're actually in that cover 3 formation. And this actually helped out the Chiefs' offense and helped Sammy Watkins get open, adding that extra defender to the left side. Instead of him going back with Sammy Watkins and adding that defender that covers with him, now there's going to be an issue with who's going to cover in the middle of the field, who's covering the flat, who's going to run with Sammy Watkins as he runs this, drag and up route that we saw from him against the Jaguars. Now we're going to keep going, and right here is going to be that miscommunication. Sammy Watkins comes in between the 2 defenders, and now we have 24. Looks like he's trying to get to Sammy Watkins, but he knows that he has flat coverage with Damien Williams. So he's going to try to send off Sammy Watkins onto number 29. He's going to put his hand out right there. And then right at this very moment, Nick Bosa beats Eric Fisher around the edge. Patrick Mahomes sees 2 defenders with their shoulders not running with Sammy Watkins. That means that he's going to get by them both. Number 41 has his attention on Tyreek Hill, and this entire part of the field is wide open. Now Nick Bosa is going to get some pressure and force Mahomes to throw it before he really wants to, but he knows that this area of the field, like I said, is wide open and that he can throw it, and Sammy will find the ball. He stops under it, and we get that big play. Now, it's so fun to watch this offense just, go through the motions, and then when they manipulate the defense and they cause some communications issues even off the beginning. And Sammy Watkins makes him pay. Patrick Mahomes finds that deep zone, gets the ball there. It's just so great to watch. All right, now we're going to go right into the icing on the cake for the Chiefs in this Super Bowl victory, and that comes by Damien Williams and Anthony Sherman saying to him, look, I'm going where I need to go. You follow me, and I will get you basically to the end zone. And that confidence level going into this play when the defense knew the run was coming is exactly the kind of thing you want to see with a Super Bowl on the line. And as I said, the 49ers had to have known the run was coming, but it didn't matter because the Chiefs' offensive line dominated at the point of attack, at the line of scrimmage, not even just the offensive line, but Byron Pringle and all of these guys blocking did a great job of opening up this run for them. Now we're going to go forward just a little bit. Damien Williams is going to get the ball here. And as soon as he gets the ball, two things are very apparent. He knows where Anthony Sherman's going because he can see this lane right here that Anthony wants to get him to. Two, there is no penetration by the San Francisco 49ers anywhere. They did a great job at the point of attack in limiting the penetration that they've been getting so frequently up front. And Byron Pringle is a huge part of this run. He's going to turn the corner here to the outside and not allow him to get back into this running lane. We have a double team right here from Austin Ryder and Stefan Wisniewski. LDT is already getting on the second level, which is key in making run fits work and making them go the distance. Getting into the second level early helps everything go forward. And now we're going to get Anthony Sherman onto that linebacker. And Damien Williams sees where he needs to go. Because, I mean, look at all this running room. By the time Jimmy Ward sees where the ball is going to be going, it's way too late. We've already got LDT on that linebacker. And then one of the biggest keys to this play was Stefan Wisniewski getting off that double team into the second level on the linebacker, not allowing him to flow with Damien Williams and get into this running area. And unfortunately for the 49ers, Jimmy Ward's going to take a terrible angle and underestimate the speed of Damien Williams in the open field because this is a touchdown. And when it comes down to it, like the 49ers had to have known that that run play at least was coming in some aspect. And the Chiefs just did a great job blocking up front and getting Damien Williams into the second level, into the third level, and helping them win the game. There's that icing just at full speed for you guys. So awesome.
Well, that's it for us this week. Hope you liked this video. If you do, let Dan know down in the comments. Let me know by clicking that sub button as well as the notification bell so you know what happens next. Now, I do live Q&A sessions every Monday night all year long. So the fact that it's an off season doesn't mean anything. I'm going to talk about the draft. We'll go over the Rogue Analytics Athletic Matrix as it comes out. We have the Combine, the draft, the OTAs. It's all coming, and we're going to cover it all for you. So keep an eye out here. Let us know what you think of this video down below. Check these videos as they come up, wherever they are. Thanks for checking this one out, and we'll talk to you next time.